for another video. Today we're changing it up. We're doing S10. So any of my Mustang people, Fox Body people, you guys may know this is my daily right now. Not for long. Pretty much, it's a 96 S10 extended cab, but it has the ZR2 package, which means it's stock on 31s, sits 3 inches higher than all the other S10s, as well as has a Posi rear end with 373 gears, which is great on rainy days like today. And it's raining out. Today we're going to install the 4x4 Posi-Lock. There's really no video on how to do this, so I figured I'd make one as we go along through the process. There is, and I posted a previous video on how to make a homemade one based off something I saw on the forum. Now the issue with that is there's slack in the cable. And it goes to right where the actuator is on these trucks and taps into it. And then you link 2 cables together. So your makeshift one links to the one that the actuator was using that goes to the differential. This eliminates it all and is just one cable. And it has the part that connects right to the differential, threads right into the differential housing that's down there. It has the brackets pre-made for the dash, some zip ties, and all the hardware you're going to need. So the directions are a little confusing from what I've read online. I haven't actually read these ones. So what we're going to do is show you guys how to install it for this truck. So let's get into it. Alright, so right off the bat, I have our instructions out. I set up a table just to make life easy. We have the cable. We have 2 brackets. So depending on your truck, if it's a 94, and again, they make these for the S series, they make these for the K series, they make this for Jeeps, for Fords, all the same concept essentially. The only difference is going to be how you mount it to your dash and how you mount it to your differential. So this is pretty much going to cover the S series. So any Blazers, Jimmies, Bravadas. Actually, Bravadas I think are different. Blazers, Jimmies, S10s, and Sierras. I think no, not Sierras, Sonomas. I'm sorry. So anyways, 94 and below will use the close to 90 degree bracket, and 94 and up. So this is a 96. So we'll be using this one, which I believe is going to mount in the dash some way like that. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. We have all our hardware here, which I've laid out, and the grommet to go through the firewall. I'm not sure what this is yet, but we're going to get there. So, got the hood open. Now, your actuator on this truck is located under the battery, as you can see somewhere. No, you can't see it, so never mind. Because I ran the previous homemade cable down under the PCM since I was doing the blower motor at the same time. And down here, and you can kind of see that little metal shielding down there. And that's my previous one, which isn't working so great. There's too much slack in it. I try to remove the slack, it's hard. So I just figured, you know, I'll spend the $160. That's what this kit costs. Do it the right way and make it easy. And this thing is just a piece of cake to release, lock and unlock essentially. So yeah. Okay, so for this, it says you need to cut a hole 3 inches below your steering column, which is right up here, and 2 inches to the right of the wire. So we're a couple inches to the right of the wire. There's already a pre-cut hole, which may be for a manual pedal or something, or a clutch cable along that sort. So we're just going to drill straight through where that little nipple is. And it says use a 5/32 drill bit. So unfortunately I don't have one, so I'm using my biggest size. Yeah, sad. But okay, let's get it done. Okay guys, so now you can see we have our cable and our fitting through the hole, and then it comes with a rubber grommet like so, and it says cut a little C-notch in it. So we're gonna take our pliers, cut a C-notch, put it around the cable and push it through, and then we're gonna go to the underside of the truck and pull that cable through. And then all we have to do lastly is just mount, this is the old one, as you can see, that didn't work. We just have to mount this one right in here. Okay, so after we get the cable through the firewall, I brought it over here. We're going to zip tie it up afterwards. Someone replaced the brake lines on this, didn't do such a great job. I go around here and I run the front of the radiator support and then it loops down around. Now it came with 3 zip ties. Obviously I have more, so I'm just going to zip tie it everywhere once it's in place and I know where it's going. But right now I'm underneath, and as you can see, our new cable's here. We're going to remove the old one. So there's 3 bolts, 15 mils. First you want to undo this electrical plug. These 3 15 mils. Pop this cable off the shaft collar thing that's in there. And then I got to figure out what size this is. Probably 9/16 or something like that. No, bigger than 9/16. And then we're going to take that off and then thread this one in. So we have the new cable installed. Let's check it out. Right down in here, see the brand new cable. We got the 3 bolts. 3 bolts are 15 mils, and the cable flange is 16 mils. So now we have those on. Let's get back up. We're gonna go back in the cab. It says to take apart the dash first, but I just wanted to get all this under stuff hooked up first. So I'm gonna go now hook up the bracket under my dash, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to go and zip tie the cable in place, and everything should be all set. So we eliminate the other cable. You eliminate the actuator. You leave the actuator in place. Mine's already out from when I did that, and I plugged the line. So the advantage to this now is, one, you never have to worry about an actuator going bad or replacing it, which they're very notorious for doing so. And as well as you gain 2-wheel low, so to speak. So by that, and it says this in the instructions, or somewhere in the Posi-Lock website or whatever, that if you were just to hit the 4 low and not engage the front thing, now that you have control of it, versus the switch before would do the actuator and the transfer case at the same time. Now it just, if you do the transfer case, hit 4 low, and then don't actuate it, don't pull the cable, the rear end will get geared to 2 low, so you have whatever, 2 low if you need it. If you get stuck and you don't want to put it, I don't know why you'd use it, but that's the advantage. So we're going to, the cable's routed here. I'm going to zip tie it up all the way around, install it in the dash, and we should be good to go. Alright guys, so this is going to end it for the Posi-Lock cable video. As you can see, the cable comes out down here and connects to the bottom. We have our big red button for it right here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a simple kit. It's better than anything out there, so to speak, at the moment. So, you know, it is what it is. But the instructions aren't, they're in depth, but they show minimal pictures. It doesn't show you how to route the cable. It doesn't show you any of that, and it gives you 3 zip ties. So it's really not, it gives you the supplies you need, but not the knowledge you need to set it up, so to speak. So you just got to kind of figure it out along the way. But I just figured I'd make this small, short video to show you the gist of it, as it's a very popular product, and there's really not many videos on it right now. So that's the thing. All right, I gotta get this thing back out in the street and get the Mustang in here. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and if you're just an S10 guy, stay tuned for any more S10 content, or if you're a Mustang guy, there's plenty of Fox Body content. Stay tuned for that. There's also a giveaway for Mustang parts. Check out that video. It's a couple videos back by now. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys.